welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching or subscribing, and if you're new, thank you for watching. Today's video is gonna be a speed drawing of my new character, Turnaround. Her name is Jane. I don't know what other name to give her, so I gave her Jane. She looks like a Jane though. So, kind of wanted to just review my week. Right now, thankfully, I've been able to keep a steady pace of working towards finishing my portfolio. And also for anyone that's new, a lot of the videos I'm making right now are a way to keep my productivity so that I can finally finish my character design portfolio. It's something that I've been wanting to start for a while. Didn't know that I had like the skills or knowledge to have started it sooner, and so it took me a little while to get like the confidence up. So the way that I threw myself into this was by recording weekly, and hence this is what you're watching. And it's also kind of to keep myself working and looking forward to like reviewing my work. I kind of want to review this past week because I've kind of hit that point where I know I'm making constant progress, but at the same time, it's not like I'm not seeing my results soon enough. And I know that that's not true because technically I've wanted to start my portfolio many times before, and I usually don't have anything to really show for it, because I would just kind of start drawings, wasn't good enough, and then would never finish them. So right now I'm actually actually finishing some projects. So for the first time ever, I can actually say that I have at least 4 pieces in my portfolio. I think this would be the 5th one. And so I know the bigger picture is that I'm accomplishing more day by day. But at the same time, that's why I wanted to just kind of talk about that today, because when you're actually working on these things, it kind of seems like so far, because I do job search daily or weekly, and I see like all these openings for character design roles, and I'm really like looking forward to applying to them, but I'm like, I gotta wait just a little bit more. So I don't know like when the right time is to apply right now, because I'm literally like barely, like I'm at a place where at least I have something to show, but at the same time, it's literally just kind of like something to show right now, and I know that because it's at least putting out, the more I work, the more I perfect on my skills and I learn new things, and they're only gonna get better. Also, if you don't apply, then like, I forgot the saying, but like any shot you don't hit, you miss, or something like that. So essentially, kind of, that's where I'm at right now. I'm so excited that I'm making progress, that I am so ready to apply. And I know that I should either way, just to kind of get in the habit of starting to put my work out there. But at the same time, I'm kind of just being like a little bit longer, you know, because right now I just have maybe, like I said, 4 or 5 pieces. I haven't really counted them, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 5. And so I'm like, okay, I've already uploaded at least an online portfolio. I've linked it to my LinkedIn, but at the same time, I want to grow, maybe like add 4 more finished pieces before I actually apply. So yeah, I guess I have like different milestones in my head where like when I hit 4 or 5 at the end of last year, beginning of this year, I was like, okay, whatever it is, you need to post it. So I did. But now there's another milestone I want to hit before I actually take it a bit more serious and start applying with at least some variety to show for it. Because right now I have like one of each, kind of. Like I have something that can show that I can render, which was a Summer Moon Cup. Variation. I have now 2 turnarounds. And I'm working on the expression sheet actually for Jane. So that's why this one's taking a little longer. Because I didn't want to just make a turnaround this time like I did for Dandelion. I wanted to make it kind of like a nice presentable collage of a character. I guess a character sheet. So I want to have a render of her in an action pose. And I want to have a character lineup. Or not character lineup. Turnaround, sorry. And then her expressions at the top. And I think that would make it look a little fuller of a character and also like a project that I accomplished. I have to constantly remind myself to pace myself and to be my best friend at the same time of like wanting to do more, because I really think that like I have a good pace going. I think it's whenever I look at opportunities and it'll say like the job listing has been posted for like a week. So I'm like, oh my god, if I just finished 1 or 2 more pieces, I could probably make it in time. And then I start trying to like schedule in time that I could finish like 2 more pieces that maybe they'd want to see for that job. But at the same time, that's when I'm like, wait, you are currently working at a steady pace and you're enjoying what you're drawing, which is more important than you shifting gears into drawing something specifically for a company, especially if it's not something that you want to keep drawing. Because if you ever take a job in whatever it ends up being, you don't want to be doing the job you don't want to do, which I know is one of the main points a lot of people in the industry when they talk about remind you of, is like don't include a lot of, I don't know, like turnarounds if you don't want to do turnarounds or whatever. So I'm just trying to, I think that's what makes me feel like I'm not accomplishing enough, is because I see some openings and I want to shift my attention to just that one opening. And that's not going to help either my skills or my pace or my portfolio show the qualities I wanted to show. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it does. So, what else have I done? Oh, so I talked about finding time again for the things I enjoyed about art in the first place. Not that I don't enjoy or would like a job in character design, but at the same time, not that I don't enjoy character design, it's just right now it's kind of something that I have to accomplish, so I'm pacing myself. So I kind of want to bring in something that just relaxes me a bit more than like a portfolio that someone's gonna judge for a position at a company. So I went back to a painting that I had been working on. It's an oil painting of a portrait that my friend took of me for my wedding. And so I brought it back out and I got my brushes and I've slowly been working on it. Now I think I set a date for just painting, which would be Sundays. I found that it would be a good day to like relax and not think about my portfolio just one day, and also just paint and think about mixing colors and I don't know, like feel the warm feelings that I felt when I got married, and just relax, I guess. I've also started, I guess, incorporating some gesture drawings. Like, I don't know if I have a specific day for it. I think I'm gonna do gesture drawings on Friday mornings, because that's what I did last week. And so, yeah, besides painting for fun, I also want to incorporate like studying anatomy and gestures, just because right now, since I'm constantly working on my portfolio, I want my characters to look like relaxed. I don't know, to have like that normal figure and fluidity to their poses, or to their gestures. So in order to do that, I'm practicing some gesture drawings so that when I move over to my characters, it just is a lot smoother. And also, if I do it beforehand, maybe like as a warm-up in the mornings as well, I could probably just do it as warm-ups. But yeah, if I just do gesture drawings that are not for my characters, I think that would also be a great way for me to enjoy it, but also be learning and practicing like just the human form, so that I don't have to dig so deep in the back of my head when I'm drawing these characters for natural poses. So I actually had bought, which is funny, so if you're an artist, you probably, I don't know what the weirdest thing you all have bought is for art, but the weirdest thing that I've ever bought for art, well, okay, before I get to that. So I love books, and the moment I started going to art school, I found even more books, but now they're art related, not so much just stories that I love to read. So I got into using actual books to learn how to draw, or just to get ideas of what skills I need for like character design to look good and such. So anyway, I ended up buying a lot of books that I liked from the library, and a specific book that I really liked was on figure drawing, and I used to love it because you got your like nude models, and they were all really pretty poses that also had really nice lighting on them, because I used to go somewhere else to draw these people live, because there was a place in Austin that would do it, but because of COVID, I was like, I can't really go in person and see nude models, which would be great because it's a whole other drawing experience to do it that way. So when I looked for this book, Amazon wasn't selling the book, but they were selling the DVD. So yeah, I guess the funniest thing that I own is a DVD of nude models in poses, which sounds very weird, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get references of professional models, and this is what I did. Which I thought, I guess it's a lot less scary than what I thought it was gonna be, because I was like, I don't know how I feel about opening this DVD with like, is it gonna be a video of nude people? Like, as an artist, I'm kind of over that whole thing with nude people, but in talking to other people, like my husband, he's like, that's weird. So I was like, how is it weird? And then the more I thought about it, the more it got in my head, and I was like, that is weird. But I'm so glad that once I played it, it's literally just files rather than like a video of nude people. So it's like a file for each model, and it gives you like a 360 on each model. I'll link the name of it because right now I can't think of it, even though it's next to me somewhere. But I'll link the name of the book just in case someone really wants some references to gestures. But it's become a good hobby now to add to my schedule, because I feel like it'll get me back into the natural flow of the human body, and I think that's obviously gonna be very helpful in creating better character designs as I keep practicing. So for right now, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all next week. I will probably do an environment design. And also don't forget, if you want to improve, it's day by day, so keep drawing.